A man who shot two National Guards in Washington, D.C., was a Special Forces commander in the Afghan army, who worked alongside U.S. troops, source said. Follow this channel Eco Channel TV for more updates on international news. Washington gunman was Special Forces commander in Afghanistan. Rahmanullah Lakanwal, 29, was evacuated from Afghanistan to U.S. after the fall of Kabul in 2021. A man who shot two National Guardsin Washington, D.C., was a Special Forces commander in the Afghan army, who worked alongside U.S. troops, the Telegraph can reveal. The two soldiers are in a critical condition after being shot at point-blank range in a targeted attack just yards from the White House on Wednesday afternoon. One was reportedly shot in the head. Pictured for the first time, Rahmanullah Lakanwal, 29, was wounded in an exchange of gunfire before he was arrested. It has emerged Mr. Lakanwal was evacuated from Afghanistan after the fall of Kabul in 2021. His ID card identifies him as a commander in Unit 01, an elite force within the former Afghan government's National Directorate of Security, NDS. This was one of 4 strike units that operated with CIA support for the US-backed government in Kabul. He worked closely with US and NATO forces in Kandahar, but lived in Khost, near the Pakistan border. Kash Patel, the FBI director, confirmed the suspect worked with American partner forces in the region. When Kabul fell to the Taliban, he was evacuated to the United States through Operation Allies Welcome, a Biden-era program, arriving in Washington state on September 8, 2021. Mr. Lakanwal was initially sponsored by a local faith organization and worked low-paid jobs as his immigration case worked its way through the system. His 2-year parole expired in mid-2024, leaving him undocumented, and he applied for asylum that December, claiming he feared Taliban reprisals. After vetting, the Trump administration granted him asylum and a work permit in April this year. He had no criminal record, though neighbors said he became increasingly withdrawn, and his deleted social media posts reportedly showed anti-Western views, although this has not been confirmed. Investigators are now reviewing whether he had any extremist contacts, with the motive still not clear. U.S. authorities said Mr. Lakanwal allegedly drove cross-country from Washington state to Washington, D.C. to carry out the attack. Mr. Patel said an address associated with the suspect had been searched, and interviews with those who lived there remained ongoing. The West Virginia National Guardsmen injured in the attack have been named as Sarah Beckstrom, 20, and Andrew Wolf, 24. The two soldiers had been sworn into service less than 24 hours before the shooting, Janine Pirro, the District of Columbia District Attorney, said. Musselman High School in West Virginia posted their well wishes to their former student on Facebook as he remains in a critical condition in hospital. Photos of Mr. Wolf show him smiling with friends playing cornhole, a game which involves throwing a bag of corn at a target. As we head into Thanksgiving, please keep our friend in your prayers. He was shot today while serving our country, and our hearts are with him and his family. The Beltway Baggers, which runs cornhole tournaments in Virginia, wrote on Facebook. Speaking at a press conference on Thursday, Ms. Pirro said the soldiers' families were shattered and destroyed and torn apart. Donald Trump condemned the ambush-style shooting as an act of evil, hatred, and terror. Addressing the nation on Wednesday night, a matter of hours after the attack, the U.S. president called it a heinous assault. "It was a crime against our entire nation. It was a crime against humanity," he said. A former Unit 01 commander told the Telegraph from Kabul that he was shocked by the news. He worked day and night with the Americans in Kandahar and had no reason to harm them, he said. They took him to America because they believed his life was